Hi, my name is Margie Karp-Oper, Assistant Director of the Novi Public Library, and I'm here this morning to talk with my friend and kind of sister library, the Northville District Library, Julie Heron. She is the director there, and we are doing a Beyond Books this morning. So welcome. I'm happy to have you here with me today.
Well, I'm delighted to be here.
Good, good, me too. And what we wanted to do this morning is to talk about a fantastic program that many of our libraries around our neighborhoods are doing together. And this is our 4th year of doing this, and it's called Community Reads. And we, the Northville, the Novi, the Salem South Lyon, the Salem, and the Wixom libraries all do this together, which I think is such a wonderful thing that all of us try to share, and we get to meet our neighbors, and it's called Community Reads. So if you wouldn't mind, could you tell me what really Community Reads is all about?
Well, the 5 libraries are neighbors, and because we all belong to the same cooperative, we've been sharing patrons and resources for years. The directors of the 5 libraries decided that we should start sharing programs as well. Now, for years, libraries have had one community, one book, one read, but we decided to enlarge on the idea and have 5 communities read the same book and share their feelings about the book with one another through book discussions and programs at all 5 libraries.
So tell me, how actually is the book selected? What is the process that goes into that?
Well, it starts in the spring, where the libraries get together. They have a committee. It's usually the directors of the 5 libraries and librarians from each library. So about 10 or 12 of us get together, and everybody brings a couple books that they have selected. We try and find books that have a Michigan connection, if the author or the setting is in Michigan, or we find books that will appeal to a large range of people. We all bring these books, 2 or 3 books, and we put them all out on the table, and then everyone goes home and reads them.
Oh, wow.
Or as many of them as possible.
So you could have 20, 30 books that you're reading.
We could, but we narrow it down pretty quickly because one of the criteria is that the author is available to come and speak to us.
Okay.
And sometimes the authors aren't able to come, or we usually find someone who's a good speaker because the author presentation is a big part of the Community Reads.
Right. And I know this year we're doing a Detroit book. Detroit City is the place to be with Mark Benelli. And Mark grew up here in Detroit, even though he doesn't live here right now. But so this is fabulous. With all the things that are going on in Detroit this year, you've selected a very important book for us to be reading.
And it's very well written. It covers the history of Detroit and the different ways that Detroit has grown over the years, and even has some glimpses of the future for Detroit.
Fabulous.
So it's a wonderful book, and it's certainly timely right now with everything that's going on in Detroit. And what happens in Detroit is important for all of us in Southeast Michigan.
For sure, and for the state. It really is. So Mark Benelli will be the culmination of all of the Community Reads events that are going on. Each of the libraries has an event either correlating with Detroit or something with Mark Benelli's book. And you can go to the website. The Neighborhood Library Association actually created a website that'll give all the information, and that's at www.my National Neighborhood Library Association, so MYNLA, and it's .info. So if you have any specific information, and I know that the culmination is Mark Benelli coming to the Novi Library on November 14th to talk, so that should be phenomenal.
Yes, that's an always sold-out event.
Absolutely. And you told me who was involved, so you've got the directors and librarians, and this is our 4th year, and hopefully we'll be doing this for years and years and years to come. What do you think is the best part of doing the Community Reads program?
I find great value in the collegiality part of being with other librarians, discussing and choosing the book, and then having all our patrons read the same book. There's a great feeling of togetherness with our 5 communities that I like.
Yeah, the connection that we've built besides just for all of us on staff at all the 5 libraries. But it's great to meet our neighbors who might not get into each of our libraries, and then we have a common thing that we're talking about. So I'm thrilled you're doing this. I know our state's got one coming up, the Michigan Read book, but it's more of a youth book.
Yes,
so this is wonderful that we're doing something for our adults too.
Yeah, I think the communities really appreciate it. I know all the books are checked out at our library already. I bought 25 copies, and they're all out.
Oh.
And I imagine there are waiting lists for them. So we're really thrilled that the book has gone over
Yeah.
this well.
Oh, I know that the last 3 years everyone's been so anxious for us to do another year, so I'm glad we're doing that. And you know, it's funny, a lot of people ask us to bring more authors in. So the Novi Library is doing quite a few kind of partnerships. We're doing one with Fox Run where 3 authors are coming in, and then there's a free event here at the Novi Library which with the Women's National Book Association, and that's in October, on Wednesday, October 9th. So we've got 3 wonderful things for all the communities to come and hear great authors speak at our library. So this is beautiful news, and I look forward to hearing how successful the program is and how much our communities enjoy doing it. So thank you, Julie Heron, Director of the Northfield District Library. I appreciate your spending time with me and telling our communities all about it. So thanks so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm very glad to be here.
Good, thank you. And I hope that all of you out there in our communities will come and visit us at each of our libraries. Give us a call, come on over and visit, pick up a copy of Mark Bonelli's book, and join us once again next month for a Beyond Books. Thanks so much. Bye now.